Welcome back, everybody. Here we are in part 3 of our 101, video series here of Dr. Wayne Dyer's Principles of How to Live Your Life. 101 ways to transform your life. Excellent, excellent material, and we're getting back into our analysis, our understanding, and really looking back at all these kind of principles. So here we are with part 3. So this one I would call basically, I would say this principle gets back to this idea of don't judge people, instead look to learn something from everybody, just kind of do that, and then I think that's basically it. You want to look out and appreciate everybody. Don't judge them, but appreciate them and learn something from them. I'd say that's the basics of it, but let's kind of go through exactly what he says about it. So here are a little bit of snippets out of some of the stuff he's saying about it. We start off with the idea of no accidents in our intelligent universe. I also go to Kung Fu Panda on that one of, there are no accidents. Oogway is a fantastic, actually teacher of Taoism in that movie. You can get so much of that kind of stuff right out of that movie, but we'll get into how much I love Kung Fu Panda later. Anyway, here we have also ideas of realize that everything in life has something to teach you. Boom, 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 boom. Appreciate everyone and everything in your life. Like look inward instead of outwards, which really kind of gets back at the last principle particularly, and the first one, and just all of life overall. There's that. And then we have bits about make this a day of appreciation, appreciate everything in your life, don't judge it, appreciate it. So that's most of what he's saying. Now let's look into why he's saying it, what the importance is. So I think one of the problems is that a lot of people look out at the world to be offended by different things. They look at people and they see things that aren't perfect. They're like, oh, my mother has problems, my father has problems, like my best friend is an idiot, or this is going wrong, or why isn't my, romantic partner better? Why is this not working this way? People look out at the world as if it should be made in their image, like that, they're a god and they can just, snap their fingers or put on the gauntlet out of, Infinity War and bam, make the world however it is in their image. People seem to think like they should have that power, but then they don't. So they're leading to like frustration over and over and over again. I talked a lot about this in my certainty video, but really the idea he's getting at here is that the problem is judgment. People are always judging each other like, oh, that dress makes you look fat, or this is wrong, or you shouldn't have that hair color, you should have this better job, you should be thinking that, it's ridiculous to have this idea, you should be using this other kind of system for making money, you should be doing this, that. People always have this idea of how other people should be living their lives, doing these things, all that kind of stuff. And Dr. Wayne Dyer here in this third principle is being brilliant and saying, no. Let's slow down, everybody. We don't need to judge everybody. We don't need to hold everybody in this harsh rebuke. We don't need to have all that kind of stuff. He's like, no. Okay, instead, look at it this way. No man is your friend, no man is your enemy, but every man is your teacher. Now, I don't remember exactly whose quote that is, but I think it is exactly on par right here. Now, that kind of idea that everybody is your teacher, nobody's like your enemy here, okay? Nobody's trying to like destroy you. Like even if they seem like they are, even if they seem like your worst nightmare, everybody can teach you something, okay? No matter who they are, no matter how much you hate them, no matter if like, you hate them like 99%, you can learn something from those people. Now, I was watching a video, motivational video, it might have been like 6 months or a year ago even, but somebody was talking about this principle exactly about how everybody was hating on, like this guy who brought on Jordan Belford, this, guy behind the Wolf of Wall Street stuff, who the story's based on and all that kind of stuff. And he was saying how everybody was hating on this guy and saying, oh, well, but this guy did drugs and this guy, like used women and all these problems. Why would you ever, have this guy on your show, talking to this guy? And he's like, okay, forget everything you don't like about him, about his past, etc., just instead of just judging him, think what you can learn from him. Like he is an expert at knowing how to sell things, and that's what he's known for these days too. So forget all this other stuff and try to learn something from everybody. And Benjamin Franklin is fantastic at this one too, about how, we shouldn't see our like different people as being a problem or criticize them or judge them. Instead, just look for the good in them. See the good in every person and not the bad. And I really think that this is what this third principle is about, and really is getting at this idea of we're always judging things. Let's just instead like turn it into appreciation. Let's appreciate the things around us. Let's appreciate our legs, our liver, our eyes, our mind. Let's see how wonderful the things are in the world. Like the news is always saying, oh, this thing, disaster, shooting, all these kind of problems. Yes, the world has lots of problems. We have good ideas on how to solve them, but the world has problems. Forget that for a minute and start appreciating everything in our lives. Like this couch I'm sitting on. This couch is fantastic. I love this, okay? Appreciate things that are all around you. My eyes are fantastic. Everything about me, like that, I can feel about reality. I appreciate a lot of these kind of things. Not as much as I should on a day-to-day basis with this kind of stuff, but I think this kind of principle really opens our eyes about appreciation and really the gratitude for a lot of the nice things in our lives that we get to do and say and be and have. All that kind of stuff. It's really about appreciation. So make this a day of appreciation. Make this a day of feeling good, having fun, all that kind of stuff. Appreciate things and not judge them is the main principle here. So thanks for tuning in for this video. Let's get a conversation going about this kind of stuff. Get everybody really on board, being happier, more understanding, all that kind of stuff. If only one person really learns from this, then, my goal has been accomplished. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you with part 4. Thanks.